Hello, YouTube fans, friends, new recruits, and veterans to the channel. Welcome on in to Alternate History Gaming, where we try to replay history but can't. So it's alternate. I am your humble and gracious player host, Bank60s. Thank you for joining me once again, and we jump right on back into Grand Tactician, the Civil War, 1861 to 1865. Now, we need to take a look at some projects that are possible. Okay, market reform. We need economic stuff. Big time. Improve credit rating. Yeah. Subsidy funding. A funding of 10 million economy is needed. Currently funded 5.6. Adjust the related subsidy slider and finance. Okay, so just straight up, it looks like we can improve the credit rating. Finance economic reforms that will directly influence the nation's credit rating. A credit rating is an evaluation of the credit risk of a prospective debtor, predicting their ability to pay back the debt, and an implicit forecast of the likelihood of the debtor defaulting. When the credit rating is high, we always roll, because we have B+. We did order a bunch of stuff, a bunch of new weapons, and so... Yes, back to double B- now. How about that? That's what I'm talking about. Subsidized. I need to take a look at some of these options. Market reform. Finance improvement of the nation's domestic markets to boost the economy in the long term. This will increase the efficiency of all market buildings, which will stimulate local economy. Each level of this project will further increase efficiency of the nation's markets. So I think straight up that... Ooh, farm mechanization. What is this? Subsidize farming by financing large-scale mechanization of agriculture. This mechanization includes the introduction of innovations such as horse-drawn reapers and raking, binding, and threshing machines. With machines taking the place of humans in many areas, output is greatly increased, while at the same time freeing previously required workforce to join the volunteer armies. Oh, I think this is a good one to do. Let's do that. Improve credit rating. So we've got a little ways to go on this. And I'll tell you what, let's get that economy slider all the way. Agriculture subsidies can go up a bit. The other one is tariff revenue has really been helping big time. I think we need to just scooch it up just a little bit further. And then I need to take a hard look at this. We lose some support from this, but tax the income of citizens, right? To help fund the war effort. I think we might need this. But what about war bonds? Issue government-guaranteed bonds to fund the war effort. Union credit rating rises by 2, but public wealth drops by 10% in return. Ooh, okay. Oh, I could go for this. I want to try to avoid taxes as much as possible. Let's go ahead and do this. Boop. And then let's go ahead and get politics funded just a tad more. Boop, boop. Grease those wheels, baby. Grease those wheels. Somehow, some way, rebel front lines are all the way back here. I don't quite get why. This Cav, I'm gonna bring him down here to try to help remedy that. These guys will go on defensive. We'll go on scout with the Cav in the army there. This is annoying. There's no doubt about that. We need to come chase him down, dadgummit. This Navy's got to take care of their army headquarters, I do believe. What are you doing? They're going to go try to raid some supply depots back here in Missouri. They're not exerting any control. See, these guys... Oh, are they? They may be retreating is what they may be doing because they're blinking red. We've got to chase him, though. Dadgummit. Okay. The Army of West Tennessee with 0 troops. That's the headquarters unit right there. It's so funny. What are we doing? Not quite sure what the mechanic is that's working there. Oh, their national support is way down. Morale of their armies is way down. Oh boy. Interesting. What? Somehow they have a bigger navy than me? Question mark? They got a lot more casualties than me. European relations are good for the Rebs. Trade warfare is way in my favor for sure. Economy's in my favor too, which is good. These guys are short on supply. Get the Army Northeastern Virginia back in a spot where if the South Carolina Militia Corps decided to come down toward Baltimore, we'd at least have something for them. We'd outnumber them by a whole lot. The Battle of Carrollton continues in a kind of a siege action. Looks like I'll be winning this one. Not interested in assaulting, really. We're in the green. May end up a little short on supplies down there, I guess. Don't understand entirely why they didn't run off, but we may have to assault there. We'll see. All right, we got the Rebs moving here. Again, blinking red. Having to move in a rainstorm, it looks like, but they're headed east. Back into Virginia, question mark? Price's Corps out in the middle of freaking nowhere here. I'm not quite sure what they're doing. Let's just see them off at the very least and try to lock Missouri down for good. Yes! We took Wheeling, finally. Okay. And we're repairing a telegraph station, it looks like. Okay. Next is to try to get Grafton, right? About ready to head into Orange with the Army of Northeastern Virginia. Nice. That bodes well. That really does. How is the supply situation for everybody? Fuel's a little low. Fuel's pretty damn low. Fuel's a little low. Let's take these guys. How about these guys? They're fine. So you got all these dudes who have a perk. Well, there's that. Supply colliers do that. These guys. Yep. I want supply for these fleets here. All these perks. Yep. These boys, they could probably do... Blockading squadron. Cool. We brought the Gulf blockade back. Let's go. Blockade busters, battery runner, no. Yeah, mortars. Fine, just fine. And so, I think in 1863 we'll do an operation in Florida. We'll take Pensacola. I think that's a plan. Hopefully we can stick with it. And we lost sight of the Army of Tennessee. Haven't taken Covington back just yet, but we will. We're gonna have to stay there. Oh, give me a break. So they crossed the river, huh? 11,000 troops and 80 guns. Fine. Fine. Maybe we can trap them with our guns, our gunboats. This is crazy. Somehow these guys are doing that. Let's keep the Navy moving up the river to try to block them from crossing, I guess. And then if they're going to do that, I just don't have enough troops, you know? Haven't won this one yet, but like I was worried about, we're a little low on supply here. I came all the way down here. Damn it. Now it's raining. Got our hospital being built there. Good. How are we looking? No, it's not. That's funny. September 12th. Our current rating is AAA. No, it's not. Our debt increased. Current economy cycle contraction. Wealth of our population very poor and decreasing compared to the previous month. Our tax revenues decreased. Yeah, seems like a bogus report. I'm not sure what's going on there. Zero men, zero brigades. The morale of Confederate armies is at 0. Yeah, this is bogus a little bit there. Okay, here they go. They're always going to find a little spot to squeak through, the AI is. In this game. Yeah. They've got 6,500 men and 13 guns to our 5,000 men with 36 guns. Now, this is interesting. We're going to have to play this one. Major General Egbert Veal's troops. What would happen if we deployed to defend, I wonder? Nah, we'll play it.